Yo, what's going on, everybody? Out here in middle of nowhere, Utah, going to Denver. So I'm on I-70. So I was on Twitter recently, and I'm seeing people, still ask questions about how to get started, where to get started, what is it like, is it a good career opportunity? Talking about truck driving, of course, and then my thing is it depends. It depends on what you got going on. If it's a good career opportunity, it really depends. It depends on what you want to do, what you got going on at home, stuff like that. It depends. When I started driving trucks, I had just came home from the Army. I worked at Dr. Pepper, and I was used to living a certain lifestyle, the Army lifestyle, where I didn't have any bills or anything. I just had, my car note and insurance. That's about it. And when I came home, I got me an apartment and everything, and I got a job at Dr. Pepper, and I was making like $9 and some change plus gas mileage. I was a merchant. I had to go to the stores and the stuff with the pops and displays and all that stuff. And I was talking to my homeboy one day, and I'm like, man, I can't do this. This ain't no money. I got a car note and car insurance and bills and rent to pay, and $9 don't pay shit. So he was like, well, what you want to do? So I'm like, shit, I don't know. So I already had been in college before. Schooling is not my thing. So he was just talking about a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I like driving. Maybe I'll drive trucks. Now, I didn't know nothing about truck driving besides the little trucks I drove in the Army. So he like, well, my dad, he's a recruiter. He a recruiter for truck drivers. For different companies, not just one, for all over, all different kinds of companies. So he's like, if you get your CDL, my dad can get you a good job. So I'm like, bet. So I filled out a bunch of applications for different schools and different companies with schooling, and I go on a first come first serve kind of basis. So CR England hit me up first. I like, okay, this is on good with CR England. Fuck it, because I already had in my mind that I just want to see what it's like, get the experience, and if I like it, I'll stay. If I don't, I'm out. And I talked to them, and like a week later, I was at their school. They move really fast. Now, I didn't know all, about the cent per mile and all this and that. Hold on, look at this chick. Anyways, my bad. So I didn't know about how truckers got paid. I didn't know about the cent per mile. I didn't know about nothing. I went in with a clear head, because for the most part, sometimes it's just better going in with a clear head, because you get in a certain mind frame that I don't know. So anyway, I went to CR England, did their stuff, got my CDL with them. By doing that, I'll just tell you like this: I would not recommend CR England. I went to Barnes Harbor, Indiana. They had me in like some kind of cheap ass hotel. Maybe it's a motel, I don't know. It was cheap as fuck. It started with me, then another dude, then another dude, and whatnot. Get the idea. There is no paid. They don't feed you. Everything is on your own. If you don't got no money, then hey, you probably gonna starve. You catch the bus to school. I was tired getting up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, where the fuck it was, to catch this bus, and class didn't start like 8. So what I did was, after class one day, I caught the Greyhound back to Michigan, picked my car up, and drove back. I ain't gonna be waiting on that damn rain. I don't have to. And that's what I did. So yeah, it's rushed, and you hear a lot of people say it's just rushed. They don't really. They teach you, but they don't teach. Some people need more hands-on stuff than other people. And I'm telling you, every day it was another person gone, like every day. There's another person gone, another person gone, another person gone. The one thing I thought was kind of funny, but wasn't kind of funny, is they'd get you all the way down there, and like they did both the piss test and the hair follicle test, and like let's just say this one dude that I was rooming with, he took the piss test, he passed it, and then because we was roommates, and then the next day he was packing his stuff like, what's going on, man? He's like, man, my hair follicle test came back. They sending me home. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, do they pay for it? He's like, nah, I got that out of pocket. So I'm like, shit, it's fucked up. But one, you know, if you're looking for a job, you should stop doing drugs or smoking weed, whatever you do. You should stop anyway. But anyways, back to the subject. You gotta do research, man. You gotta do research. You know, I can't tell you what the best school is, and I've only been in one. And like I said, I didn't stay. I got my CDL. I did the color, the train with the trainer or whatever. I did that. I drove for them maybe 3 months, and my check was like, I was getting like $300 checks. $300 checks. I'm like, damn, this is a McDonald's job right here. So I left. So I went to another company. But you gotta do research, man. For you Army dudes, what I would say is, if you have the GI Bill, use your GI Bill to go to a real truck driving school. You probably learn a lot more. That's what I would say. Go to a real truck driving school and do that. And then that way you're not tied down to a shitty ass job. Because CR England told me, it's like, oh, so since you was in the military, you're obligated to work for us for 6 months, and your schooling is covered. I think I was there for 6 months total, because I was told from the time you step foot in a door, that's when your time start. Long story short, they hit me up after I quit, like maybe a year later, to my, hey, you owe us money. I said, I don't owe you nothing. I did my 6 months and that was it. So we argued and fought over it, and it eventually came to a settlement. They wanted $600 so $600 from the, like, I think it was like $5,000-$6,000. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you the $600 and I'm out your hair, you out my hair. And boom, it was done. But do your research. I mean, it's all kinds of videos now on YouTube, and there's people on Twitter's, Facebook pages about this. You know, you can get a lot of information, man. Honestly, me, knowing what I know now, I would never, ever, 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 ever work for a big company, OTR. I might do a big company that's dedicated, but that's like if shit is going down drain. You know, I worked for Pam for maybe a couple of months while my truck was in the shop getting fixed. I worked for Pam on a dedicated route. I live in Michigan, so we got a lot of car plants. So they had a lot of dedicated routes. And I did that for maybe a month or two, and as an owner, as a lease purchase, you know. And I was making like $2,000 a week. Not bad, but it's not up to my standards. But that's what I was making, and honestly, that's more than what a lot of people make. $2,000 a week. That's pretty decent pay. And I was just doing Detroit to Kansas City, back to Detroit. But it had like 3 stops on it, going down to Kansas City. But other than that, I do not recommend OTR for anyone, especially as a company driver. When I got that Pam truck, it was still some call messages on there from the previous driver. And this one message I read, it said, hey, can I please go home? I've been out for 3 months. I just want to go home for a couple of days. He was literally begging them to get him near his house. So, and I heard a lot of stories like that from country. Like, man, I've been out here for this X amount of weeks or whatever. Whatever. But research. Ask around. You know, look on YouTube, look on Facebook, Twitter. You know, there's all kind of information out here now. Maybe I was just too lazy to look up information when I got into the game, or maybe it just wasn't unavailable. I don't know which one it was. But you know, you gotta get your feet wet. You gotta get your feet wet and pay the dues. You're gonna make the big bucks right off rip. You know, I've been in the game for 7 years. I've been a owner operator for like the past 3 years, and I'm still learning and everything. It's a big jump, man. You know, when you go from when you work a regular job, you don't worry about anything besides your bills. That's it. When you're an owner operator, you not only have to worry about your bills, and I guess this is considered a bill, you also got to worry about this goddamn truck. And let me tell you, people be like, hey, I got X amount of dollars saved up. Well, one repair can cost you X amount of dollars. You know, so it's a lot of shit that goes on with trucking. I'm probably gonna start making more videos because I've been through the shit with this damn Volvo I got. I've been through the shit, and it's like no matter how much money I got saved up, that damn repair wipes out my bank account every time. Every time. But I'm about to get ready to get in bed. I gotta get to Denver in the morning. Well, tonight. So don't give me a couple hours of sleep. But just remember, research, research, research. Ask around. If you get into the game, just know you might not make them big bucks at first. But if you this is what you want to do, learn the skill, and you know, give it a couple of years, get your own shit, and you'll make the big bucks. Hey, and I don't know if they still do this, but I know CR England pushed the lease purchase. Like, bro, I just got off the trainer's truck. You want me to lease purchase already? Don't do it. Don't be stupid. Do not be stupid. Dudes do that all the time, man. You don't know how to fucking back up yet. Learn the game first, or get a decent understanding, because you'll never learn all of it. Get a good understanding of it, you know, before you do a lease purchase or buy your own truck. I know some people get a truck and they do well, but that's far in between. So learn the game first, research. I'll get in more in depth with this as you know, later this week. But as you see, I look kind of dirty and everything. It's been a rough week, man. And now I'm about to get in this bed so I can make my way to Denver, so I can make my way home. So I don't got anything inspirational to say. So y'all have a good day. Peace.